Machiavelli said, power isn't taken by force, it's taken by perception. And the biggest lie that everyone tells you, online and to your face, is that if you want something bad enough, you deserve it. You don't. How you're perceived is what decides what you're allowed to have. No matter what you want in this world, money, access, opportunities, influence, the first thing you need to understand is this: people decide your value and what you're going to receive before you ever open your mouth. The world doesn't reward effort. It doesn't reward fairness. It doesn't care about your intentions. It rewards perception. You've probably asked yourself why certain people get away with everything, why doors just open for them, why they have more opportunities, why they're forgiven, chosen, protected, listened to, and why you're not. This video isn't going to be comfortable, but you came here for the truth, right? So here it is. This is not about manipulation. This is about understanding a game you're already in. Whether you like it or not, the biggest reason people never get what they want is because they go for it directly. They ask, they explain, they overjustify, they try to prove why they're worthy, they emotionally invest, and every single one of those things destroys your leverage. Life runs on leverage. When you learn to build and use leverage correctly, you win. In sales, on social media, in friendships, in relationships, in business, in careers. You win everything when you understand leverage. Power dynamics move quietly. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they aren't operating in every room you walk into, every interaction you have, every time you try to build something or influence someone. They're always there. Influence is subtle. It's silent. That's why the people constantly complaining about being overlooked are being overlooked. And the ones who say less, move slower, and reveal less always seem to come out on top. People don't come under your influence because you convince them. They come under your influence because of how your presence makes them feel about themselves. And that is how you get anything you want. Let me start with something people love to dismiss because it forces real accountability. If you are not actively working on how you present yourself physically, you are already behind, years behind. This isn't about genetics. It's not about luck. It's that the people winning understand something you might not yet. Optimizing your appearance deliberately changes how the world responds to you. People respect you more, treat you better. Doors open faster. You attract attention without chasing it. More people notice you, remember you, want to include you. You don't need to be a model. You don't need perfect features. Wear clothes that signal the environment you want to belong to. Take care of your hair, your grooming, your posture, your presence. These things compound. When people look at you and see someone put together, they immediately assign more value to you. Before you speak, before you perform, before you prove anything, anyone, seriously, anyone, can shift how they're perceived by being intentional about appearance. It's not complicated. Silhouette, grooming, posture, cleanliness, intention. That's it. The moment you clean that up, people listen more, interrupt less, assume more competence, and give you more benefit of the doubt. I didn't write those rules. That's just how it works. Your appearance signals value, and value is what everything in this world is exchanged for. Your outside is communicating something about your inside, whether you intend it to or not. Presentation is permission. You are telling the world how to treat you before a single word leaves your mouth. If you're neglecting yourself visibly, people won't trust you. They'll assume you don't trust yourself. People automatically respect what looks controlled, elevated, and intentional. Sloppiness invites dismissal. You are not giving yourself a fair shot when you ignore this. Go buy clothes that match the world you want access to. Start looking like the people in the rooms you want to be in. Do that first. And then everything else I'm about to tell you will actually work. When you want something and you let people see that want, you've already lost ground. Most people mess this up immediately. They make the desire visible. It leaks through their tone, their energy, their eagerness, explaining too much, chasing out loud. These things push away the very thing you're reaching for. Desire is natural, but visible desire makes you predictable. And predictability is leverage in someone else's hands, not yours. You want leverage working for you, not against you. The most naturally magnetic, effortlessly successful people in the world are never the most enthusiastic ones in the room. I know that's hard to hear, but it's true. The people who seem to get everything without trying are always measured, controlled, selectively available. They understand how to position themselves as something worth coming toward, not someone running toward everything. Don't ask yourself how to make people want you. That's the wrong question entirely. Ask yourself, what about me creates gravity? What can I build, strengthen, or project that pulls things in? That reframe alone changes everything. When you stop chasing and start attracting, the dynamic flips. Things that would have run from you start moving toward you. The less you appear to need the outcome, the more the outcome bends in your direction. And as Mavalli said, people don't resist being led. They resist being controlled. You don't need to manipulate anyone. Control the frame. Build your gravity. The rest follows without force. Where most people destroy themselves is in their reactions. Social settings reveal everything. If you're a people pleaser, someone who fills every silence, matches every energy, over-explains, over-laughs, over-agrees, you are signaling insecurity loudly. Silence is leverage. Composure is leverage. The person who is comfortable saying nothing is always perceived as the most powerful person in the room. Let others fill the gaps. Let others perform. You don't need to. When you stop racing, when you act like the outcome is already decided in your favor, people can feel that. And that confidence, that stillness, becomes its own kind of gravity. Neutrality makes people reveal themselves. Calmness unsettles people who are playing emotionally. Don't argue. Don't prove yourself. Don't beg for the opportunity out loud. None of that works. It signals that you're afraid you're going to lose. And that fear, other people can sense it. In order to operate at this level, you have to genuinely believe there is no competition. Just you versus you. That belief radiates. People feel it before you've said a word. And that's what draws them in. Not the pitch, not the proof, not the performance. It's that quiet, unshakable confidence that something about this person is different. Smart guys don't force doors open. They position themselves in front of doors that open for them. It's all positioning. Know your strengths. Know your gravity. Know your leverage. Line yourself up. The world doesn't reward desperation. It doesn't reward raw honesty at the wrong moment. It rewards social intelligence, knowing when to speak, when to stay quiet, when to move, and when to wait. Once you understand that, you stop begging life for outcomes. You stop chasing. You start positioning. You become harder to replace, easier to remember, and impossible to ignore. And the world, which rewards exactly that, will start proving it to you. Leave me any questions in the comments. Let me know what you want me to go deeper on. I read everything. I love you guys. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.